All right, well, here we are again with another Church Folk in the Cafe getting coffee, and I am joined with the one, the only, the stand-up comedian and youth director, Adrian Lucio. So, Adrian, make us laugh.
I can't right now.
Kidding.
Yeah.
It's like the thing that
On
comedians
demand.
don't
It's
want.
just, you know.
So tell us who you are, about your family. Tell us how you got your name.
I got my name. It was a birthday gift from my mom.
There's the comedy.
There it is right
There's
there. I got it for my birthday. I'm originally from South Texas. When people say, think South, go further south, because that's where I'm from.
Okay.
So I'm from the Rio Grande Valley, middle of three boys. So that's where I got my stand-up comedy roots from, is I think having a lot of competition between the oldest and the youngest. Is I was the middle that needed to be louder, that needed to be brighter, that needed that had that needed that extra spark. And so it was me, middle of three boys, and that's where I'm from. Harlingen, Texas, originally is where I was born.
All right.
On the map.
What's your favorite hot drink?
Coffee.
And you like it? Let's see what you got.
It's black.
It's black.
It is
All
completely
right.
black.
What's about your favorite cold drink?
Oh man, Topo Chico.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're hard to find right now. So
Very hard to find.
They're indeed hard to find.
Except no substitutions. What's your favorite music?
I've been told that my Apple Music is bipolar.
Okay.
So it just kind of depends on the day. Today it was country. I've been on the Red Dirt radio station, so
All right.
plays a lot of Texas country. But I like a bunch of the Christian rock music that is not really on the radio anymore. But
All right.
the stuff that you listened to when you were a '90s, 2000s kid in youth group. Right?
Okay, cool.
Throw down.
What is the last movie that you saw?
Are we talking like in theaters?
Yeah, sure.
Oh man.
Why not?
This is gonna break your heart. I don't really like movie theaters.
Okay, what's the last movie that you watched at home?
Okay, in theaters it was
All
Top
right.
Gun.
Yep.
Because
Good,
I had you
good.
have to go to a theater to go see
Absolutely.
Top Gun, right? But I don't. I'm such a big. I have ADD and I people watch. So when I'm sitting in a room full of people, I get so
Are
distracted.
you looking for content?
It
Sometimes,
happens that
yeah.
way. But that's really what happens, and I don't get to enjoy a movie at a theater because of strangers chewing too loud or anything of that nature, so it's best to watch things at home.
There you go. So, at home, do you have a TV show you watch? Favorite TV show?
Oh man, yes. I watch reruns, a lot of reruns of The Office. I'm a big Office nut. And I recently picked up, we picked up Breaking Bad not too long ago. I hadn't seen that, so we're rewatching a bunch of things. But new things right now, we watch Yellowstone. Can't wait for the new
A lot
Yellowstone
of folks like
season.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
It's the most popular show on cable TV.
It is.
What, do you have a favorite book? I mean, other than Hop on Pop?
I have a big running joke that I don't read much because I'm dyslexic, because I am actually. But the last book that I read actually
Was Pop on Hop?
It was Pop on Hop. How'd you know? It was great. No, it's what was it? Oh, it's Mark Stewart's book, Losing My Voice to Find It.
Okay.
It's a really good one. Audio Adrenaline, lead singer, lost
Cool.
his voice, and he's doing great work in Haiti. So,
Awesome.
Last book I've read.
What do you do to relax?
Man. I like large bodies of water. So I mean anything by the beach. I love or lakes. I love fishing, kayaking, in anything in general. If it's a large body of water or anything that runs on gasoline.
Okay.
I'm like I like driving side by sides. Anything like that is great.
What is the furthest place you've ever traveled?
It'd be work related, doing stand up, and it'd probably be I talk about it in my routine, but going to Japan is probably it. So yeah, we went to Okinawa for a military base.
That's really cool. He's
was
got some great stories. You should ask him about it. What's your favorite type of food?
Authentic Mexican.
Okay.
That's
Not Tex-Mex, but like
no.
real
There's
real
a difference.
Mexican food.
People
Right,
gotta
right.
understand that. Authentic Mexican food. My favorite dish is chicken mole. Actually, if you
Okay.
haven't had chicken mole, it's my favorite thing. And burgers. I'm a big burger snob.
Have you found a favorite restaurant in town?
I like Vernon's. Vernon's is good.
Yeah.
I like their burgers.
It's a good burger.
They have a pretty solid burger indeed.
If you could have a burger with 3 people, living or dead, who would join you at your table?
Okay, See, I watched
You've
this
prepared.
before.
See, yeah, we've had quite a few of these now.
I know we've done quite a few. So hear me out. I think so. It depends where we're at. That's a big thing too.
Okay.
So
well,
I mean,
you're at a burger place.
If we're at a burger place, okay, then my grandmother who passed away in 2018.
Okay.
Love my grandmother. Always enjoy every meal with her. My best friend Brian who passed away in 2020.
Okay.
So I would bring him, and then probably Elvis because somebody's got to pay for the tab.
There you go.
So,
all right.
there you go.
Like young Elvis or
Why not?
okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
just Elvis Presley. in
Awesome.
general. I love
That's
the
great.
king.
Do you have some phone apps that you can't live without?
Let's look. I have a lot of them. So yes, Facebook. I recently got into. Let's see what. Okay, so Facebook. I have my Bible app right now, which is very popular for me, especially with my dyslexia that I talked about. It reads screen so much easier. And a lot of people don't know. I have a flight simulator that I play all the time. And
Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Well, it's Infinite Flight, and
Okay.
I like to tell myself that if I were ever on like a commercial flight and something bad were to happen, I have enough flight simulator hours to actually try to do something.
I'm not trusting you
No,
on that
no,
one.
I can take off really well. Landing's the issue.
Would you
but-
sing at a karaoke night?
Would I sing? Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
it depends on the
All right, I
song. I
figured.
mean, I think everybody's got go-to karaoke songs.
We have a lot of
Stay
folks.
in your
We have
range.
a lot of folks that won't sing, so
No, if you
makes me
stay in your
sad.
range, you're okay.
Would you rather have a fast forward, a pause, or a rewind button on your life?
That's a tough one. Probably a rewind.
Okay. Do something over or relive a moment.
Definitely relive moments. There's actually a great quote that's in The Office that Andy says about how you wish you knew that you were in the good old days when you were actually in them.
There you
so
go.
when it passes on by. So as you go back and reflect, there's a lot of things, awesome things that I look on now that I missed. So
So that's great. Well, that is round one. Getting to know Adrian here, and now we are on to round two. Tell me a little bit about your history in the church. Have you always gone to church? You grew up a Christian? What's your story?
yes, always grew up in church. I found myself going, being active in the Methodist church right around middle school because of just the community that was involved in the Methodist church, and also the youth group that was there. So my brother, I guess, had high school friends that went, and so therefore when I started middle school, I started the middle school kind of group that was there. And as the youth director now, I can tell you that I was my youth director's least favorite person. So anytime that I went to youth group, I can hear that sigh, just like, oh, he's here. And that's how great we were.
Who is your least? No, I'm just kidding. You have a favorite book of the Bible?
Okay, book, yeah. Job.
Job?
I like Job. Job is one of those books that everybody's like, it's so dark, and I agree, but it's one of those things that when you actually read it, it's like the perfect story of like in life, you can lose everything, but you cannot lose God. So that's just awesome, and one of those things of how faithful
It's a
Job
good
was.
summary. It's a beautiful summry. You have a character in the Bible you most identify with?
Zacchaeus.
Okay. You ever heard the interpretation? I'd never heard it before, but Luke 19, the story of Zacchaeus, everybody knows Zacchaeus is a wee little man.
Yeah.
I heard an interpretation one time that says he climbed up in the tree because he was short, and that the reference was to Jesus being short.
Oh.
So he had to, the crowd
There you
was so
go.
big around Jesus that Zacchaeus had to climb up in the tree so he could
That's-
see where Jesus was.
Valid.
I think Zacchaeus is probably still the wee little man.
Probably,
but,
you know.
That's a pretty
I
cool
see
idea.
myself that way.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please don't call him wee man or wee little man. Adrian will be just fine. Wesley talks about the means of grace, the ways in which we connect with God. What are the ways that you most connect with God?
I find myself as a person who likes to be behind the scenes of the church in general. So I like putting things together. I like being a part of big outreaches and youth ministry things in general. But I really feel called and led to just to watch it unfold. I like doing that. So I like putting things together with youth or projects or something. And if we do a mission trip or something, I like kind of sitting back and watching it and just kind of seeing God work. And that's really where I get it from.
Seeing where God worked through other people. Yeah, that's great. What is one question you would like to ask God?
Ooh, man, that's tough. Why? I guess as a new homeowner right now and doing yard work, why mosquitoes?
Yeah, it's a perennial question for so many of us.
I mean, it's annoying.
I don't like the love bugs either.
Yeah.
They're less of a threat.
You know, there's
They're still
things, you
annoying.
know, he said they're good. Why are they good?
Yeah, why is all this
That's
good?
my question.
That's good. All right, round 2 is over. Round 3 is now. What do you love about being a Methodist?
You know, growing up in the Methodist Church, I grew up learning about John Wesley, and I think the 3 rules that he had is do good, do no harm, and stay in love with God. I think those are just 3 awesome rules to live by, and it was just it's a very good way to look at it.
Yeah, simple. And
Very simple.
helps us to love God with everything and love neighbor.
That's it.
What do you love most about this church? You've been here almost a year, or
Yeah, February.
yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. So 9 months, I guess. So what do you love most about First Methodist Conroe?
The free donuts. No.
Like that doesn't happen at other. You've been to a lot of churches where they choose like
$10
a
I
head.
think definitely
Yeah.
you have to pay a cover for
Yeah, right,
go.
to get the donuts.
to get the donuts. No, I like the community here. I like the atmosphere. I also like the very wide age ranges that are here. So when you come in on a Sunday morning, you get young people, you get young families, you get the older crowd, you get so it's a good blend, and that's what I like.
Yeah,
seeing
we're
in
multi-generational
a church community.
and
Absolutely, doing their part.
being able to serve together and
Sure.
everything. So we talk about our vision is life better together. What does that mean to you?
I definitely think that life is truly better together by the way of, I look at Proverbs 27 where it says iron sharpens iron, is that you can't sharpen yourself.
Yeah.
So basically we gotta work together as a church family to make sure that we're doing our best work when we are together.
That's good. What's one thing that you hope for everyone at First Methodist Conroe?
I really hope that people call this church their home because it's such a great, it's a great place to come worship. I mean, and surrounding themselves not only in with people that love them, but finding their place in whether it be the youth ministry here, whether it be the right Sunday school class, or connecting with the right person that helps them truly establish that family environment, that church family.
Well, we're glad that you and Brittany have found this to be your church home.
It's awesome.
And we look forward to seeing you again soon on another episode of Church Folk in the Cafe Getting Coffee. Cheers!
Cheers.